I don't know about you guys, but lately I've been feeling like nothing in this world matters. Nothing makes sense anymore. Up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. Nothing makes sense. No matter what you do, it's irrelevant these days. Now, 95% of my videos, they're about the Jehovah's Witnesses, right? And to a certain degree, this is about the Jehovah's Witnesses too, right? To a certain degree. But in general, maybe I'm too much of a deep thinker. Maybe I overanalyze things, I overthink things. But when you tend to think deeply on things, on certain matters, right? When you analyze things the way that I'm able to analyze things, nothing really matters. Nothing matters. I say this for various reasons. And sorry, by the way, I'm not trying to sound pessimistic. I'm not trying to sound negative, right? I'm not trying to be a downer, a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be that person. But I'm being realistic. Now, from the witness world, right? From the witness world. I think about all those witnesses 100 years ago. 100 years ago. And they said to themselves, oh, we're going to be in a paradise. By the year 2000, we're going to be in a paradise. All these witnesses in the 1900s that thought that 100 years from now that they were going to be in paradise earth. Where are they right now? Real talk. Where are they right now? All these people who was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness in the 1900s. Oh, I'm going to be in paradise. I'm not going to live to see the age 70, 80. Where are they right here, right now? Where are they? They're dead. They're in the ground somewhere. They're not even bones anymore. They're ashes. They're dirt. All those people that believed that paradise was going to come in the 1900s, they're gone. So all these people right now that are in the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, they might have forgot that for over 140 years, their leaders, they've been telling their people, hey, paradise is right around the corner for over 140 years. And little do they know, little do these witnesses know right here in the year 2024, they think that paradise is right around the corner when in reality, guess what's going to happen? In reality, 100 years from now, there's going to be a whole another generation of witnesses waiting, lying to themselves, telling them that paradise is right around the corner. Meanwhile, we're all going to be dead. 100 years from now, we're all going to be dead. But witnesses, just like back in the day, 100 years from now, 100 years ago, right, in the past, 100 years ago in the past, they had to lie to themselves and convince themselves that the end is near. Paradise is right around the corner because their leaders was preaching this bullshit. Just like the leaders are preaching the same bullshit today. So we have witnesses with this mind frame. Paradise is right around the corner. I'm not going to die in this system. No, I'm not going to die. I'm going to live forever on paradise earth. But little do they know that death is right around the corner for each and every single one of us. Death is around the corner. And guess what? You don't have to believe me. This is my thing. I'm not trying to convince witnesses to listen to me anymore because I realize they're hard-headed, right? So the only thing I want to say to Jehovah's Witnesses, the only thing I want to say to them is stay tuned. You don't believe me? You don't have to. But when you are an elderly person and you're in your 80s or 90s and death is literally right around the corner, and you realize that you invested your entire life in this organization, and you thought paradise was going to happen, when paradise didn't happen, and now you are looking at death face to face, right? When it happens, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because us ex-JWs, The family members that you guys shun, the friends that you guys shun, remember that we warned you. We warned you. Just like I warned my family, I warned my mom, I warned my two brothers. I told them, I said, guys, this is not the true religion. Do your fucking research. Did they believe me? No. They shunned me. So now, just like all these people in the past that was waiting for paradise earth, all these people 100 years ago, 50 years ago, that was waiting for paradise earth, and now they now expired. All these people now died. Unfortunately, my family, they have to learn the hard way. Just like all the Jehovah's Witnesses around the world, they have to learn the hard way. The hard way is you invest your entire life waiting for a fake-ass paradise that's never going to happen. When all along, all you had to do was listen to your family and former friends that left the cult that encouraged you to do your research. But did you guys listen to us? No, you didn't. So your karma, and they say karma is a bitch, your karma is that in your dying days, you had to dwell on the fact that you could have and you should have listened to your ex-JW family and friends, but you didn't. And now, on your dying days, when death is right around the corner, it's too late. It's too late to say, I'm sorry, I should have listened to you guys, I'm sorry. I should have done my research. It's too late then, because your life is already over. Your life is already over. But it shouldn't have to come down to that. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen to be when you're in your 70s, 80s, 90s, when you realize that, hey, I should have done my research. It should not come down to that, because we are living in the days of technology. Now, I can see a witness, right? I can see a witness not doing their research prior to the internet, right? But in the year 2024, there is no excuse. There is no excuse whatsoever why people should be lost in the sauce. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear anything. But going back to the title of this video, because this is not just about Jehovah's Witnesses. This is about life in general, right? The people in the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, that's just one aspect of this video. That's one aspect, right? But another aspect, I had a friend, keyword had, we're not friends anymore, but I knew a sister in Michigan. Me and her were really good friends back in the day. She got married. She was married 10 years ago, right? Her marriage lasted for 9 years. She hits me up out of the blue last year. And I thought I would never, ever hear from her ever again. Because once she got married, she forgot about me, right? She pushed me to the side and she only focused on her husband. And when things didn't work out, she then decided to hit me up 9 years later when things fell between her and her husband, right? So me and her, we're playing catch up. And the minute she separates from her husband, and by the way, this is a mother of 3 kids. Her youngest child, she has a youngest daughter of, I think her youngest daughter is like 5, maybe 6 years old, right? 5 or 6. But she is now a single mother of 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, 2 failed marriages. We're playing catch up, and now she's telling me about all her sexual encounters since she left the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, right? She completely let herself go. She's free, wild, having threesomes, just sleeping around with random guys, just for the thrill of it, right? Just to have fun. And in the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, what the fuck are you doing? You are a mother of 3 kids and you are sleeping around like there's no tomorrow. When in reality, you should be setting an example for your kids. But to her, she just want to have fun. Mind you, me and her, we're the same age, right? Both born in January, we're the same age. So her mindset is, oh, I just want to have fun. I just became divorced. I just separated from my husband. So right now, I just want to have fun. I don't want any serious commitments. I just want to have fun. I just want to have sex with random guys. Now, I couldn't comprehend that. For the life of me, I couldn't comprehend it. I still can't to this day. Now, like I said, we're not talking anymore. We spoke briefly last year, right? But I just couldn't comprehend how a single mother of 3 kids, she has a 6-year-old daughter who she's supposed to be setting the example for. But instead, she's out here sleeping around all willy-nilly. And when I say that nothing matters, like, people have lost the plot in this generation. Both from the Jehovah's Witness cult, right? Because the Jehovah's Witnesses, they are putting 9 men over their own family members. Like I always say in my videos, they are putting, Jehovah's Witnesses, they're putting their 9 men, and they are neglecting their family and friends. That's simply encouraging them to do their own research. They are neglecting family and friends. That's encouraging them. Guys, listen, this is not the true religion. Please do your research. Please. A Jehovah's Witness will say, whoa, you speaking bad about these men? These are our leaders. Meanwhile, they can't even prove to you that they are God's channel, that the leaders really are God's spokesmen. So I'm being shunned, as most of you guys already know by now. I'm being shunned because I was 1,000% honest with my family. I told my family, guys, do your research. You will see that I'm not lying. You don't even have to believe me. Just hear me out. Do your research. And once you do your research, then you can decipher for yourself what's truth and what's false. That's all you have to do. Don't take my word for it. Do not take my word. Just do your research. And when you do the research, get back to me. And what happens? The minute you say anything negative about this religion, this organization, your family will pull over. Oh, you're an apostate. You're speaking bad about the religion. You're speaking bad about the governing body leaders. Meanwhile, they can't even prove that the governing body leaders are God's chosen people. They can't even prove it. So don't come at me disrespectfully. Don't come at me wrongfully. If you can't prove that these men are God's chosen people, then don't attack me. First, prove to me that these men are God's spokesmen, and then you can talk. Then we can have a conversation. But if you can't prove that, then don't try to pull you're an apostle, I can't talk to you anymore. Because now you sound stupid as hell. You sound stupid as hell if you shun somebody for a belief that you can't even prove is true. You can't even prove that it's valid. And yet you're going to shun me because I'm simply telling you, do your research. Do your research. Oh, I don't want to do my research. I know. I have faith that these men are God's spokesmen. I don't have to do any research outside of jw.org. I am willing to wait the rest of my life for a fake-ass paradise that's never going to happen. You see, when you say it out loud, it makes no sense. I would love for every Jehovah's Witness to say their beliefs out loud. Say it out loud. Don't say it in here. Say it out loud. Let your thoughts transfer to words. Let those words come out. Say it out loud. I believe that these men are God's spokesmen. That the governing body leaders, they are God's spokesmen. We have no proof, but we believe. Ooh. We have no proof. You see, when you say it out loud, you sound ridiculous. You sound stupid. You sound silly. Because everything that they believe in is all faith driven. But like I always say, what good is faith without facts? If you don't have facts that could back up your faith, then your faith is invalid. I don't want to hear this faith shit if you have no facts to back it up. Because Jehovah's Witnesses, they are relying on pure faith. They are investing their entire life on something that could be a might. It could possibly be a new system. It could come. It might come. We don't know, but no, I don't want to hear that. If you're going to shun your family and friends, if you're going to devote your entire life, every fiber of your being in this religion, if everything is devoted to this religion, you better come with me with some damn facts. I don't want to hear no faith-driven shit. Because as of right now, me, myself, and thousands of people around the world are being shunned because their family and their friends have faith that they can't even prove is the truth. So I don't want to hear no, we have faith that it's the truth. We have faith. I believe. Excuse my French. Fuck your beliefs. I don't want to hear no beliefs. Come with me with hardcore facts because you are about to invest the rest of your life waiting for a pipe dream, a fake ass paradise that's never going to happen. So the hell with faith. Come to me with facts. And how can you come to me with facts if you can't even scrutinize or question or doubt your beliefs? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Like I said in a few of my last few videos, I honestly thought that I was going to have a psychotic breakdown about a week ago because I tend to overanalyze. I tend to overthink things. I think about things that most people don't think about. I'm trying to be one step ahead of the governing body leaders because the governing body leaders, they are so good at what they're doing. They're so good at deceiving people. So I'm trying to excel a little bit. I'm trying to take things up a notch to help Jehovah's Witnesses to wake up. I'm trying to help them to wake up. What can I ask them? What can I do to help them wake up? So far, the only thing that I've done was to come out as a full-blown apostate after I got reinstated as a Jehovah's Witness. And I'm not bragging, but I had to say this. I'm the only apostate ever that got reinstated and then came out and said, hey, I'm an apostate. The elders got it wrong. Because they reinstated an apostate. I'm the only ex-JW to ever do that, right? But that's one thing. But I had to take it up a notch. There's something else that I had to do. Because I feel like it is my duty. I feel like before I pass away on this earth, before I expire on this planet, I have to help at least one person to wake up. I had to plant seeds in one person's head. I had to do my due diligence. I had to do my part. I had to do something before I pass away on this earth to help people wake up and realize, hey, listen, this is not the truth. This is not the truth. I love Jehovah's Witnesses just as much as I love ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, right? And all I want is for people to wake up. Do your research and wake up. Because it pains me that just like back in the day, 100 years ago, people really thought, Jehovah's Witnesses really thought that, we're going to be in paradise. 100 years from now, we're going to be in paradise playing with pandas, lions, and tigers. We're going to be in paradise living forever. This is what they thought 100 years ago because just like today, their leaders were deceiving them back in the day. But little do they know that all these witnesses right here and right now in the year 2024, little do they know that 100 years from now, just like back in the day, but 100 years from today's date, each and every single Jehovah's Witness that you know, they will die. They will be dead 100 years from now. They don't believe it. And they don't have to believe it. But this is what I'm telling people. Time will tell. Time will tell. If you want to wait the rest of your life for a pipe dream that's never going to happen, that's on you. But every Jehovah's Witness, this is the funny part, every Jehovah's Witness know that paradise should have been here by now. All those born in JWs that are now 40 years or older, they know paradise should have been here by now. Now, they might not never admit it out loud, right? They might not never say it out loud. But deep down inside, they're saying to themselves, where's paradise, Jehovah? You promised forever. You promised this. So where is it? Where is it? And if you don't want to listen to us ex-members, if you don't want to do your research, that's fine. You don't have to do your research. But time will tell. And when you are an elderly person still waiting for paradise earth, the only person you have to blame is yourself, because you choose. You made a conscious decision to put all your faith, all your eggs in one basket, and to fully rely on the governing body leaders when they already told you they are not inspired by God, that they are infallible and they make mistakes. So if they are not inspired by God, if they're not inspired by God, and if they make mistakes and are infallible, then why are you guys listening to them? That makes no sense. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I realize now that nothing that us ex-members say or do will make any difference. I get that now. Because these Jehovah's Witnesses, they want to listen to their 9 members. So you know what? Listen to your 9 members. Listen to them. Waste your entire life away. Waste your entire life away. And when you're an elderly person in your 80s or 90s, and you're waiting for a paradise that's not here yet, when you decide to put all your faith in these 8 or 9 men, these 9 governing body leaders, and you think that paradise is right around the corner, you could be in your 30s, or 40s right now, thinking that paradise is right around the corner. But guess what? When paradise doesn't come, and you are now in your 80s or 90s, and you realize that you've been duped, you've been lied to, you have nobody to blame but your fucking self. Excuse my French. But you have nobody to blame but yourself. And I'm pissed off because my family had decided to neglect me. They decided to not listen to me. My family will die waiting for a pipe dream that's never going to happen. When simply all they have to do is do their research outside of the org. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. But you don't want to listen to us. Jehovah's Witnesses don't want to listen to ex-members. So you know what? You do you. And when you're an elderly person and in your 80s or 90s, all I got to say is karma's a bitch. Because you should have listened to people that love you. You should have listened to your family and JW, your ex-friends, your ex-Jehovah's Witness friends. You should listen to people that actually care about you, but instead you put all your faith and trust in 9 men that won't even attend your funeral if you were to pass tomorrow. Make that make sense. Make that make sense.